Hi everyone, welcome to this video where we're going to do a full day wear test and review of this new upcoming skincare plus tint for the skin from L'Oreal. It's called the Age Perfect 4-in-1 Tinted Balm infused with firming serum. So we're going to explore all of those different claims. I'm going to wear it, apply it, show you how it looks on first application, and then at the end of the day and give you my final thoughts. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. You can also follow over on Instagram. And of course, if you missed the latest video, I will link that in the upper right hand corner for you. Make sure you go check that out too. The necklace and the sweater shirt that I'm wearing that I have like 4 colors of, I'll link in the description box below so you can go check those out too. The lipstick that I am wearing and the highlight that I'm wearing in this video are from the MAC holiday collection for 2021. So if you want to see all of the shades in that collection swatched too, I will make sure to link that in the upper right hand corner for you to check out. So this foundation is not yet widely available. I did purchase mine through Amazon, and I will expect that this will be available at your local drugstore and through normal retailers that sell L'Oreal like Walmart, Target, etc. I will link in the description box below where you can find it or maybe pre-order it if you are interested in purchasing it, and I'll include the best price or any coupons if I have them for you. I purchased this for $12. It comes in a glass jar that you can kind of see the shade through, although because of the coverage, I wouldn't take what you see in terms of the shade in the jar at face value. The twist off cap is plastic, and that's how the product comes in the jar. You get a total of 0.63 ounces or 18 grams of product. Let's look at the ingredients and the claims that we're going to test out in this video. So L'Oreal's whole thing with this is that it's skincare inspired makeup, which I absolutely love, but you gotta have the ingredients to back those claims. So let's take a look. They say this is makeup with anti-aging skincare. It's a tinted balm with 4-in-1 benefits. It's supposed to firm over time, smooth lines, conceal imperfections, and even your tone. They say it has a firming serum. Not sure what that is, but we'll look at the ingredients in a second. The formula is supposed to melt into the skin and instantly smooth the complexion. It's also supposed to feel comfortable throughout the day. It comes in 8 shades because of the sheer coverage, so not a whole huge number of shades in the range. Now looking at the ingredients, we have very early dimethicone, which is going to help to give that blurred and smooth finish to the skin. You have some pretty standard waxes in here. You have some sodium hyaluronate that will hopefully help plump the skin and make it look more hydrated. There's black tea from it, which is nice for the skin, propanediol. I just don't see anything in the ingredients that stands out as a huge, great skincare or anti-aging, has anti-aging benefits to the skin. Now, the most important thing is I don't see anything damaging in the ingredients list. I don't see any drying alcohols. I don't see any fragrances or volatile fragrant oils or things like that. So that's great. But do I expect this to have any significant impact on the long-term appearance of my skin or decreation of wrinkles, fine lines? No, I wouldn't expect that from this formula. All right, with those claims in mind, let's go ahead, go to a bare face, and I'll show you how this product applies. So I have done my skincare, and then I have sunscreen on, nothing else. I am going to apply this as suggested. It says to blend it in with your fingers and that you can add some more if you want more coverage. So this looks pretty dark in the jar. It's the shade light. So 10, number 10, my guess is that because it's so sheer coverage, the darkness of the color will lighten up. Okay, so that's actually not a bad color match at all. It does have a very pleasant, lightweight feel to it. Ooh, it feels really nice on the skin. I do have more spots than I usually do right now, which I guess is not the best situation to be in for testing out a really light coverage foundation. But, oh well. I'm gonna do half the face first. This smooths over the skin really easily. There's no like tugging. There's no dragging it across the skin. It spreads really nicely. At least initially it feels pretty lightweight. All right, so this is what the product looks like. I've applied it only to this side of my face. I can tell that there is a difference, but you can also tell that it's very sheer coverage. So this side is more smooth. The pores around this area of my face are not as visible. They're a little more smooth than on the non-applied side. The freckles and pigmentation that I have been smoothed out just a little bit on this side too. This does look extremely skin-like. It is true to the claim that it really just sinks into the skin. I don't see it emphasizing any sort of like lines around, oftentimes around this area that I sometimes get an emphasis on. So here's the finish up close. But you can also tell virtually no coverage in terms of these spots that I have here. Let me go in and do another layer and see if there's a significant amount of building up of coverage, or at least a noticeable amount that we can get. I'm pleasantly surprised. There is a building up of the coverage on the side with a second layer, and it's maintaining its really beautiful smooth finish, not looking cakey. So that's a really nice aspect to have, to be able to get. I would say this goes to light coverage. It's still not, maybe light approaching medium coverage at best, but it's still just really beautiful on the skin. So 2 layers applied on this side of the face and nothing applied on this side. And here's a close-up for you. All right, I'm gonna go off camera, do the rest of my face, and let you see the finish in just a second. Actually, I'm checking in with you. 1 layer applied of the foundation on this side compared to 2. You probably won't be able to notice a difference on camera. It's subtle, but I do notice it in person in the mirror. So there is definitely a buildup of coverage that you can achieve. Okay, so there is the foundation with 2 layers applied to the entire face. And there's the finish for you to see. Just really seamless, beautiful looking. So I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup. I will apply concealer under the eyes still and to cover up these blemishes. I'll check back in with you after I do that. Okay, so one of the things that I notice is that it's pretty shiny. There's no mattifying effect or shine mitigation. So I haven't powdered yet. I'm gonna go ahead and powder, and then I'll do bronzer and blush, but I just wanted to let you know about the shininess. All right, there's the completed look with powdering and everything. Still a little shininess coming through. That's just kind of a reality that I'm used to with my shiny skin. But again, maintaining that really smooth, beautiful skin-like finish. I'm going to wear this throughout the day, and I'll check in with you at the end of an 8-hour period. Let's go ahead and see what this looks like in natural light first. Okay, it's pretty overcast outside, but this is what the skin looks like in natural lighting. Okay, so we are here towards the end of this 8-hour period, and this is what the skin looks like. I think this is worn beautifully throughout the day. I don't see any sort of, oh, my mascara is a little flaky, but in terms of the foundation, it's smooth on the skin. It hasn't felt heavy or grimy at all at any point in the day. It seems to just be very skin-like, like it was at the beginning. My skin is very shiny. I didn't touch up or blot or powder to get rid of that shininess. So there's no sort of oil control or shine control in the formula. But my skin is also not any more shiny than it is with most foundation type products that I use. So that is just my natural shiny skin. So that's what the skin looks like up close. Smooth as can be and a little shiny. So in terms of wearability, how it wears and how it looks on the skin, I think the claims are true. It's easy to use. It's a pleasure to wear on the skin. I don't think that the claims about it having any sort of significant skincare benefits are true. It's just not backed up by the ingredients in the formulation. But if you're having a good skincare regimen otherwise, then you probably don't really need that out of your foundation type of product. And otherwise, it looks really nice in the skin. I think this will be particularly nice for people who have more mature skin, maybe some wrinkles and fine lines that you don't want to emphasize, and instead you want to really smooth out without drying out the skin. So great impression from me for this product. Definitely will continue using and wearing this. Let me know if you end up using this, buying it, what your experience has been and what your thoughts are. I hope this video was helpful to you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch it, and I'll see you in the next one.